Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're back like we never left. How y'all doing today? See what the Owlie's doing. We're breaking a little bit out here. Next liquidity's way up there, so. It's 9:30. Damn, it's a straight drop since we opened. Straight drop since we've opened. Just a straight drop off. See how we respond to this VWAP. Price is trying right now. Price is trying right now. Welcome, welcome. See how we're doing. Holy volatility. So we just dropped from the 570s to the 490s, back to the 550s. Finding some support. I think we're going to see some continuation. Quite a reaction. Overnight we came down. We have midnight low here. London high. London kind of stayed in here, but we're starting to break it up a little bit. Happy Monday, my boy. New day, new week, new opportunities. That's the boy, the man, the myth right there. Be gooey. You're the fucking dude. I love you. New opportunities for everybody. Let's see if we can make some money, huh? Goal of these accounts is just to, I just gotta set my copy trader here. Goal of these accounts is to get this first stage. This is literally square one. These are at 50,000. They're brand new, and let's get some wins, huh? How was the weekend, Saucy? Or I know it probably mostly was pretty chill, but all right. What are we looking at here? Very big candles. Price came down to the VWAP and bounced. It's kind of curling above this liquidity here. Next big liquidity is going to be like this 2039, this massive drop. So I don't know. We're kind of breaking out here. Let's see if it continues. See if we actually continue this breakout or back to the high. Back to the opening print. Sold the VWAP, found some consolidation and some support. Now we're pushing again. Finding some support and pushing again. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming the entire time today, guys. I might just be streaming until we either pass or blow these. I just got somewhere I got to be today, stuff I got to do. 587. We're trying this high here. Price opened at the 550s, sold to the VWAP around the 500s, and now we're finding some support and continuing into the 580s now. Definitely some bullish price action at the moment. I think what I'd be looking for at this point, I'm not sure. I want to see how this high here reacts. Last week high. Friday. Yeah, that was last week's high. Last week's previous high we just swept, so see the reaction here at the 600s. See prices reaction here at the 600s. We just swept last week's high officially. Still finding some continuation. We're into the sixes. We obviously had an incredibly bullish week, so unless this was the bottom, we should see some reaction to this week. I mean, we just went directly up, which could be supported if it is the bottom. Oh, sorry about that. A little bit of resistance here at the 600s. Price is slowing. Breaking out of the previous week high here. Back in below the 600s. The hourly chart's kind of hard just because we just... It's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So yeah, that Monday low. And then we set weekly highs for us to weeks. So unless this range is the bottom, which, I mean, we did set some pretty good... some decent structure to break out of here. I think the obvious trend line I see on the hourly here is like this. $6.10s now, officially still breaking out here. Into the 20s now, 620. There isn't any real liquidity until these 20,069s, so 400 points higher is the next clear liquidity drop. 400 points, I don't know. We'll see, gang. Opening print price has officially traded. I'm going to draw our rectangle out. So this is 30, so this is this candle. So here to 45. So this is our opening print range here. First 15-minute range. 35 is this candle. No, it isn't. It's this candle. 6, 7. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. 15-minute range has been set. Let's see the reaction here. We're now at the 600s again. Slightly pulling back from the 620s. Definitely feels like a bullish day. There's just no doubt about it. There's just no doubt about it. It definitely feels like a bullish day. Where's going to be our opportunity to join them? I'm thinking... I wouldn't mind a price try here. I'm going to put our order in right now at the 530s and just see if we can... see if we get a fill here. Almost got it right away. Big reaction, 950. Coming into this price here. Got a big reaction off that 600 level. Back into the 560s there. Try having an order here at the 533s. 50% of this range is at the 550s. It's about opening print price. Like to see a little jab into us and then a pull away, obviously. Coming into this 50% range, VWAP is curling up. Market's only been open for 15 minutes. No need to rush into anything. I'm going to take this setup. Again, I might not be here all day today. Just keep that in mind. Right till 11, I mean. Just got a lot going on today at work. And, you know, still got to do that. Still got to do that thing. Price is trying now. We got an order placed here at the 530s. I think these 550s are going to be a slightly obstacle, but we'll find out. I'd love to get a little dip into our price. The way that we're kind of slowly losing volume into these 550s makes me kind of want to try that instead. But we're gonna hold our order. See these 560s sell. See if we can get some selling into it. I really think these could just bounce price, unfortunately. 560. Still haven't gotten a pull into it. There's the 50s attempt. I'm liking the way price is reacting to this 50% range. Makes me think we may support it. Good morning, Will, bro. How are you doing, man? This price is supporting this 50% range at the moment. How was your weekend, Will? We might be tough getting filled at this 30 price. Again, I was worried price was going to bounce at these 50s, but we're going to find out here. Reclaiming the EMA would be an interesting thing. I want to see this just kind of like try below this 50% range, gain some support, and then push back above. Would kind of be what I would love to see. But right now, it's seeming to be supporting. Overall, on the hourly, we're still pretty bullish. We did sweep last week's high and came back in the range. Ready to make some money today. It was good. Relaxing, bro. Good. I'm glad to hear that, man. Also, mine was pretty relaxing. I had some stuff I did. I ran a little 5K like Zimmerman challenge thing yesterday. That was fun. My knee's kind of about it a little bit, but you know I love doing healthy shit, so that was fun. And I'm right there with you, buddy. It's a good week. Let's make some money. Not only today, but this week. Let's have a good week. Bulls look like they're in control. They're kind of pressing back above this point on the hourly chart. If you look at last week, we had, just from the Monday low, we didn't go anything but up. And now the next obvious liquidity is about 400 points from here. So it's tricky. All right, we're trying this price, boys. Price is back to this 540s. Yes, sir. We're going to get filled here, it looks like. We might. I don't want to see price just support this. Looks like we might have an opportunity to get filled here. Just a little dippy. See how we're starting to wick and we're supporting this 50% line. This does make me think it's going to be a tough fill, but we'll find out. Yeah, a little 5 miles yesterday with some at the college with a Zimmerman challenge type of a thing, honoring some, I think it was a lieutenant or something like that, but it was a lot of fun. It really was. About 10 points from getting filled there and still trickling. If price does just return above that 50% range, well, we just want to get tapped. Just a little taparoo. Just a little taparoo. Here we go. Well, might be a quick again. See price defend this. Let's see price defend this. We don't need a lot here. Good reaction. Let's hold it. Come on, buyers. Help me out here. It's a little holding on this price, you know. They almost did. And then we got cooked there. I think we're going to try the... Man, this max strategy is difficult for sure. Okay, let's see here. On the hourly, it looks like we might have just actually wicked that. And so, I'm going to try the VWAP. 5 more here. I'm going to try the VWAP here. Can't believe that just barely got us there. Price is coming back into this. If this long doesn't hold, we might be looking bearish. Price looks like it might be trying to turn around. But I'm going to just keep playing longs. I'm kind of in a rush today. Obviously not the best to just be poking at the charts, but I may not be here for the entirety of the day. What am I looking for now? 26. 26 to pass. Let's see if we can get it. Get price to give us a little bounce here off the VWAP. Get price to give us a little bouncy here off the VWAP. Just need this candle to wick and hold here. Bulls are, bears are showing themselves. Want to see this candle give us a reaction. This is going to be the important candle of this trade here. Failure to find buyers will not be good for us. If it does fail to go out here, this bottom, which I'm just going to, yeah, we got liquidated. All right, those accounts are gone. I don't even know if I'm going to reset these today. This might be the spot we should have tried at the bottom of this range. I'm surprised price went all the way back down there. I would take those trades every single time. So that's just trading. Sometimes it's not going to play out, and that's okay. Might have been this bottom that I should have tried here. Oh, this looks like it's going to break too, and if it does, I'd be playing shorts for the potential Asia low break here, and then right around there we have this liquidity here. We'll see, though. Might get a retest of this 50% now that it officially gave it all up, though. Man. Yeah, we're finding one direction. Kind of in a rush today. I don't know if I'm going to be here for the full 11. I might be getting off in like 30 minutes. I'm going to actually go ahead and see if I can reset these really quickly while I have time. If not, no big deal, but I'd like to. Price opened up. We sold into the VWAP, pressed pretty powerfully back to sweep the last week high, and now we look like we're returning. So bigger picture here. Again, we swept last week's high. We have all of this liquidity last week that we never even got to re-auction. And so price looks like it might be trying for that. We're breaking now and down into here. Yeah, I think the play is going to be shorts. See if I can reset these accounts really quickly. Really quick like. If not, well. I think the next liquidity that's pretty obvious is potentially these double lows here, and the Asia low is the 394, so about the 400s level, and then obviously the 380s straight below that. 0357. Let's see if that works. Nice. Topstep seems to be working. Maybe I can get these resets really quickly, get another attempt. Still might blow them, but well, that's okay. What is our job here? Our job is to make more than we spend, right? That's it. That right there, that's all our job is. Price is still selling now. Into the 440s. $0.304 is this one. Heck yeah. Still trying to reset these really quick. 3 more. 0304. Let's get that one. Two more here. 2 more to reset. Perfection. We need the 0324. 0324. Price is still selling here. 0324. Give me that. One more. Wow, Topstep's actually being kind of quick today. Holy cow. What on the calendar? Put it as insignificant. Are we getting closer to these lows? Yeah, we're getting closer. Potentially a VWAP pullback would be an opportunity here. One more count here. 0383. Bink. $0.383. Is that the last one? It is. We're in there. We're in there. Wait, where the fuck is their account? Now I gotta refresh. Oh my, Topstep. I just gave you a compliment, Topstep. And now you're going to take $50 from me and not reset my account. My God. Yeah, not cool. Just so uncool. I gotta check my bank, see if they actually took that 5th payment out or if it was just... Yikes. Just signed in with my phone. Not now. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Sure. Sure, Topstep. Just take my money. Take my money. You can take my money. I don't even have another account now. Like, I don't know. There's nothing to reset here. Copy trading. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't even have the ineligible account anymore. Very confused. I just gave Topstep a compliment too. Like, did you bust those? I was doing something. Yeah, I busted those ones, saucy. I poked 3. I poked what I poke. I poked this below this 50% range at these previous supported price here at these 30s. 30s didn't hold, and then I tried again at the VWAP. VWAP did not hold, and now we're selling back the other way. So I want to short, but I'm trying to reset these accounts, and Topstep a little bit not on my side. 4 of it worked great, and then when I just went to go do the last one, it did not. EMA, now we're curling. We're back to the VWAP. This is what's looking like a pretty obvious bear flag. Weak bottom here at the 30s. Just got to find some resistance that price doesn't support. Trading. What do I have? 8811, 8811, 8921, yeah. 9138, yeah. 9213, yeah. And then 9269. Sign me back in there. Alright, we got it. We got the 5th account. Bink, 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 bink. Save. We're back. Nope. Go to my main, please. Yeah, like I said, this bear flag that looked like it was pretty obvious. Looks like it may be playing out now. We're looking for a short. We gotta just find out where. Previous supported prices were right here. That's where price is trying again. See if we can get above the VWAP. See if price can get above VWAP here. If not, we're going back downtown, I think. See, EMA's curling. Finding some selling. This bear flag is what I want to see break now. We officially broke into the bottom of that 15-minute range. We're coming back into the VWAP. If price fails to get above VWAP here, well, I think we're going to continue to break out of this range. I'm actually going to try one here. I'm going to try one at these VWAPs. If we get another retest of it. I don't like prices continue to support here, so. Let's see here. See price react. This wick now where we're supporting. I like this setup. We don't need much. Just want to see this VWAP fail. See these price push back down here. If they find support at the VWAP, we're going to be wrong. Support at the VWAP will be us wrong. Otherwise, I think we have a chance to push back down towards this low. Again, I want to see this bear flag hold. Well, motherfucker. This is the thing about when you're rushing your trades. Is it's just feel like I'm not taking as good as setups, but I also don't mind it. Like I would have tried this range again. And we're just getting wicked. Very wicky today. Careful out there, Will. Careful out in these streets. All right, let's take a decent setup here. Where do I think price is going to bounce from? This is the thing, is this range I still want to short. This is a very clean and clear bear flag. Just got to find out where it's going to find some weakness. Do we get back to these highs? Do we keep pushing? This price break out of this little mini range. We have a 14. For users, not been wild. For users, it's been wild. Yeah. Yeah, it has been. Look at this bear flag setting up here. We're going to be shorting. It's either going to be at this high here. I might have to go 50% range again, for sure. Yeah, bro, it's been tough, but the strategy, this max contract strategy, it's clearly not been, yeah, you're good, bro, no stress. It's not the easiest with combines, but I know that once I get funded, it's really the only way to go about it. Price is currently under the VWAP. See if it continues to break out. This is like one of the most classic bear flags you'll see. If this breaks VWAP here, we're looking decent. Otherwise, it might be trying this 50% range before going. I'm not sure. And there it goes. I think this is going to continue to play back to these Asia lows at the 400s. Bear flag is starting to officially play out here. Now we just got to find a spot to get in. I'm going to try here, see if we can get it there. Likely it's not going to really return again. I don't really know if I want a back above VWAP anyways. Maybe around this range here. Retest of this little trend. Back below VWAP is very bearish. We can get a little fill here. Maybe at VWAP. I know it's a little eager, but... see price hold here. I want to see this bear flag play out. Back in above VWAP. It's a little dangerous for us. I want to see a reaction here. I want to see bears hold us below VWAP. And I actually have to move my profit now. We're looking for 26-ish. Oh, why did I just do that? Well, this doesn't matter, but I need my 26. We'll see this break now. We should be all set if it does. Accidentally hit cancel there on a click button, but see price trying below here. Below this VWAP is very strong for our direction. Don't want to see buyers wicket, that's for sure. Just want to see this continue down a little lower here. I think the 400s is the real target for this trade potentially. We're at the VWAP. Want to see buyers and sellers battle here. Want to see sellers win. Don't want to see buyers get this back above VWAP. It's a pretty balanced price at the moment. Whoa. Buyers showing themselves. Sellers defending, but holy. Trying the other side of this trend line now. Want to see sellers push this thing back down. Below the VWAP's great for us. Above VWAP is definitely interesting. This bear flag is pretty much classic. This is a very classic bear flag. If it doesn't hold, well, that is trading, my friends. Don't need much here. Just need down to the 485s. Want to see this VWAP fail. If it does, we should be pretty clear to these bottoms here. It's not the strongest bottom. Price is holding VWAP, though. It's quite interesting. Feel pretty good about our move now. Just got to be patient. It should fire. Hopefully we don't just get wicked all the way back out to our stops. Otherwise, we should see sellers be able to carry this thing down here. I think that 400, that Asia low is potentially the easy target. Maybe that 380 line I have drawn down there, that horizontal line. Price is back to the VWAP. Still kind of not giving it up right away. Buyers are being stubborn, but that shows me that if I was in this with less size, this structure is very decent for a bigger move. Like if I was actually able to target the low that I'd be looking for, this is a pretty decent opportunity here. Price trying again above the VWAP, finding some reaction from the sellers. It's quite an interesting price at the moment. Back to the VWAP once more. Hasn't gone away yet. Sellers are trying now. Will they get the continuation into the 500s there? This 500 level is reacting pretty well. Buyers are supporting this 500 level. So if it does break to the upside, it's going to be because of this 500 or these wicks we're at. Price is unable to get there. Decent reaction off the 500 level there when the sellers try to just try it. We only got a little bit of life left here. We'll see the buyers the sellers come in and push this thing. Above the VWAP's a little dangerous. This is a beautiful bear flag. It just might take a little bit to play out here. Decent reaction there from the sellers. Very balanced. Very interesting price action. Did not hold. And that's it for the trading day. I'm going to just end up getting wicked out. I know this is going to end up playing out to where we want. It's just when. And look at it. One more fucking candle, huh? Just unbelievable. Unbelievable luck today, my boys. Well, that's just it. That's trading sometimes. Sometimes you're on the right side of it. Sometimes you're not. And, always feels better when you are, right? 10:17. I'm gonna get out of here in 13 minutes. Ended a little early today. I got stuff I gotta get done. That's why I was kind of trying to get my trades in anyways. Price is right here still. This is painful actually that we just got stopped out there by a fucking tick. It is a tough day, bro. Price are just going sideways. And I know this is going to end up playing out. Like, we're going to get this fill down to these 480s when past these accounts. Or where I would have passed these accounts. But just tough. Buyers were being stubborn and just holding it up enough that we got... I mean, we're trying the VWAP. This is going to be the last test. If we do hold VWAP and push up, then I won't even be upset about it. But if we push through now and come back down here, it's going to be painful. Tough day, but it's just a Monday. Just a Monday, Will. We're gonna have a great week, bro. That's one thing I love about trading is it's so dependent on an intraday. Like, dude, we could change our lives this week still, right? We still have accounts. We have, right? Wait, I don't even have any accounts yet. Tomorrow I could get phase 1 passed. Tuesday have day 2 passed, and then Wednesday change my life with like a trade. You know what I mean? Like that. If you don't ever lose that thought in your brain and stay knowing that this is the path to change your life and your family's lives, and you will be the one to take care of them. Like, this is, nothing matters. Like, yeah, I just blew 2 accounts, $500, $245, you know, $500 gone. And I could care less because the opportunity to change my life this week is just so there. Yeah, dude, it's the best. Like, it could happen at any moment. Nothing is decided. Well, I hope you get in this bear flag, bro, because it's going to break. And when it does, oh my God, we're going sideways on the VWAP right now with a very clear bearish structure. We would have just, we should still be in this trade. This one wick. Let's go look at this real quick. Exit price was 523. Look at that. Exit price was 523. This is the absolute definition of a top tick. 523 and a quarter. Otherwise, 523.50. Oh my God. I think we were like, wait, 522.75. How the fuck did we just get filled on 523.50? Oh my gosh. How did I get top ticked on that? 523 and a quarter. I'm still holding only 5 micros, still holding 5 micros. Bro, if I was you, I'd be setting targets to, I mean, at least now we have this obvious bottom where we just broke out of at the 430s, but we go back to the 430s. Obviously, we're going to break through that. Likely try these Asia lows at these 290s. But first, price actually has to break because we're going completely sideways on the VWAP right now. I just literally got top ticked. I don't even know if top tick counts to say because 23 and a quarter, 23 and a 50. We're getting a little reaction off the VWAP now. Want to see price die off of this. These wicks are something, which kind of makes me think, oh, we already did actually. So it makes me think we're going to try to see where price broke out from, but we already did try that. Price battling here at the VWAP once more. Can the sellers finally take it below this VWAP towards these 500s? These 500s have been bought very consistently. So one way to pass these, if you are trading max leverage, look at this range we just set. You could be buying these 500s, these 495s, and selling these 520s over and over, essentially, right now. Obviously don't, but that's just one way this is playing out. This bear flag is changing now that we're going sideways. I'm not exactly sure why we're going sideways. Makes me think that the market's waiting for something. Right now, we're just barcoding. Price tried the VWAP there once more, finding some support. Back to the 520s now. History says you could short this top. I mean, look, we sat here in this range earlier, broke out, came back, sat in this range again. The same range from this morning. These 520s to this 500 levels, 480. Very interesting. Very interesting the way this range is playing out. I'll just draw it out a little easier visualization. Imagine if you were just range trading this. From over here, we started this. Boom, 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 boom. And now we're holding it here. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go, Bears. Here we go, Bears. Show them. Woo! Let's get a push now. And that would have been the accounts passed had I not got top ticked by the absolute bullshit of a top tick. Will, I hope you make a lot of money on this trade, my boy. I really do. Hope you hold this thing. I'll obviously break these lows, these 430s. That's going to break. Don't even panic before that. After that 430 breaks, dude, man, these Asia lows at these 490s seem really attractive. We would have just passed these accounts. Boys, can I just hold on a second? Because this candle, what's this candle's high? 22.75 trades, exit price 23.50. I mean, technically our entry price was 512 with a 10 point, so it should have been 522 anyway. So it's just, that should not have filled us at 523.50. That should not have filled. But that's trading. Like, that's just how tough it is. But man, I hope again, I love this game. I love this game. I'm here for life. It's gonna pay for the family. Dang, what a reaction out of that 480s back to the VWAP. Really interesting price action. Went to the low of that 15-minute range. Now we're looking like we're finding buyers again. Dang, buddy, I hope you at least got break even. But that's just ugly price action today. Look how range bound and just one-sided stopped in profit. Hell yeah, dude. Awesome trade. Very weird price action today. I'm going to take off these off the charts now, because my trading is just about finished. Will, dude, you're the man. I appreciate you for hanging out. I got to get back. I have a busy day today, but good luck on these charts. Be careful. I don't like any of this. This is pretty unattractive. Like, yeah, just unattractive charts. But yeah, dude, good luck. Keep crushing it. And let's have a great fucking week. I'm so excited. This is, again, nothing else I'd rather be doing. This has the opportunity to literally just free your family from financial struggles. So keep that mindset. Stay motivated. And yeah, dude, take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.